All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where it is once again time for the adventures of Spaceman McRib. We'll see how we do tonight, see what kind of terrible decisions we can make, and guess what? I figured out how to use the scheduling feature in YouTube, so I don't feel like an idiot anymore, and we don't have to sit here while I send out social media links. We can jump right into it. Tonight we're going to continue with the Peril on Gorgon DLC. And probably go for about 3 hours or so. We'll see how it all feels. And let's just give the game a second to load up. So here we are where we ended last night by the mysterious fossil that is not in fact a llama or an alpaca. It is some kind of terrifying space beast. I don't know what that is. I don't know if those are jawbones or... I don't know. Either way, it looks pretty intimidating. Is that a secret way up here? Can we get up there and inspect it more? I'm kind of curious. Mr. Baked is in the chat, says hello and happy 420. I would imagine this is going to be a big holiday for you. So yes, happy 420. Okay, doesn't look like we can actually get up in there. That's okay. Mildly disappointing, but it's okay. Alright, so we finished this side quest, and now we need to move to the next location. Comms Tower Terminal. Let me just refresh my memory. Okay, locate facility staff using the comms tower. Alright, so we can do it from either Human Inquiry and Auditing or the Chem Lab. So we'll just head to whichever one's closer, I suppose. Looks like that's going to be this one over here. Oh, and we've got Marauders.
I can take a hint. Let's go!
If only they had traveled a bit further up the road, they would have had a whole crew of spacers to attack. Uh-oh. Maybe I need to use my not VATS a little more. Alright, that takes care of you, and that should take care of you. Looks like we've got one more out here. Oh, you're still alive. You need to not be alive anymore. You being alive is not beneficial. Okay, and there we go. That takes care of that. All right, what do we have over here? Is this... Okay, this just looks like a random area for clutter. Let's keep moving along and see where we land. Something's gurgling. I hear something screaming. And we have primals. Okay. We'll take care of some primals. And I don't think we've been detected yet. They seem to know there's something going on, but not quite what. There's one way up there.
Let's go!
And one right there. Uh-oh. Now they're tunneling. Oh, no. Primal miasma. That sounds bad. Sounds very, very bad. Okay. We need to get healthy. And get to our hand cannon, but it looks like our companions are doing a pretty good job of keeping things under control.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
There we go. Okay. Well, that was scary for a minute. But we did okay because our companions did well. So 108 meters that way. Is this... So this is totally the wrong way? Let's see if we can at least maybe discover a fast travel point here. Okay, this is the chem lab. But we apparently can't get in there yet. And we've got some kind of toxic cloud here. Try and avoid that. And sprats are coming out of the toxic cloud. And we have another... Ooh. It's like we've got another audio recording. And a unique weapon called Lucky. Let's check that out. Alright, Lucky. Level 29. It's a handgun. Fun times barrel. Critical damage plus 25%. Remember, there's no such thing as luck, only hard work. Any ideas to the contrary should be discussed with your local OSI clergy. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to be another Lucky Montoya phonograph. Let's give it a listen.
Chem lab. This place stinks like the wrong end of a primal. And I think I'm close to figuring out why. Something's off with this place. Those ain't normal primals. Thought I was onto something before. Now I'm sure of it. I got a theory to test at that Marauder camp.
Okay, so we definitely went in the wrong direction. Gorgon is a bit of a confusing place. But I think we'll be okay. We'll just have to explore a little more. No harm in that. Oh. Gotta stay out of the poisonous puddles. Okay, so I need to get up that way. Is there an elevator back here or something, maybe? Stay out of the poisonous puddles. Poison bad. Puddles bad. Uh-oh, we've got goo tubes. Goo tubes means something nefarious is afoot. And there's a marauder.
You got it.
One down. Doesn't seem that we've alerted any of his buddies. And Achilles is in the chat. Good, he says, good evening, Fisty. Good evening, Achilles. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, here we go. Ah, yeah, nice one.
Okay. Uh-oh, we've got N-ray damage. Where's the N-ray? Oh, it's coming from his axe thing, from his scythe. There we go. And looks like we've got another one over here. Uh-oh. There we go.
That's the last of them.
And that clears them out. Okay, go ahead and loot these guys. So here is synthesis and manufactory. Is that where I'm going? Oh no, we need chem lab or human inquiry and auditing. And I couldn't get into the chem lab, at least not from the direction I was going. So we need to keep moving and see if we can find a way in there. Uh-oh, we've got canids. A canid sparkler.
Doing this.
Whoa, what is that? And they're attacking each other. That's awesome. Wow.
Woohoo! Nice work.
Okay, so that's that mind control ray at work. I dig that. And it looks like they were not fans of this marauder. What do we have over here? We've got some salvage. Collapsed tug transport. Okay. What's over this way? This looks like an elevator.
As a doctor, I'd say you've got a 6% chance of surviving the fall.
As someone who's played the Outer Worlds for more than 5 seconds, I'd say I have a 0% chance of surviving the fall. Because, you know, if you take even 2 steps downward, you'd break your legs. Alright, so maybe this will get us going in the right direction. More primals.
Let's show him.
Okay, that one's doing fine. Uh-oh. Burrowers. They're like mole rats, but dangerous. Is that all? Nope, we got one more over here.
Don't mess with us.
There we go. Okay. So this looks like we're going in the right direction now. And here's a vending machine. Anything interesting in here? Not really, just a little bit of loot. Some consumables I'll never use. Armor parts, that's good. Alright, we'll keep going. Now I think we're on the right track. And I take it we're approaching another marauder camp. So we'll hunker down in stealth. Get ready to take some of these guys down. Okay, marauder crack shot who is just sitting there. You can die first. You can die second. You can die third. Well, maybe you're not dying, but... Uh-oh. Okay, I think we got everybody. Nope. See how fast they move? That's Adrena Time. That's great.
I got another fight in me.
Okay, so far so good. Let's do a quick save just in case. Seeing as we've been walking for quite some distance. And what do we have over here? Okay, lootable area. Nothing Nothing too notable in here. Oh, we've got an ID card. Okay, pick up dealer's stash key card and examine. Okay. Letter from Frida Weber. Officer Olson, I'd like to follow up with you regarding yesterday's chat. Now, this could be a whole mess, or this could be something we resolve quietly to the mutual benefit of both parties. Here's what I'm going to do. I've enclosed the key that unlocks a safe you'll find behind a wall panel in my room, in which I most certainly do not store that stockpile of Adrena Time some hullhead tipped you off about. Maybe some of that supply, which again I must stress does not exist, goes missing from time to time. It happens. There's quite a lot of it, and who's to say I count doses that carefully? I get new deliveries in all the time. My perfectly legal, non-Adrena Time related business provides a valuable service to my customers who benefit immensely from a product otherwise tied up in too much legal red tape, like testing phases and human safety. Should my operation be permitted to continue as before, I'd ask that you hold on to the enclosed key for safekeeping. I think that would prevent any future issues between the two of us, don't you? Kindest regards, Frida Weber. Okay, so she's got an Adrena Time stash around here somewhere. Looks like before the place was abandoned, there must have been some kind of law enforcement here and an illicit drug trade. All right, so where is this safe? Is it there? No. Huh. Am I just totally blind? That is possible. Well, I guess maybe it could be in another building. That's always possible. Definitely wasn't in there. There's another building over here. Maybe it's in here. There's a terminal here. Maybe that'll give us some info on something. Okay, not readable. I mean, if it's just Adrena Time in there, I guess I don't really care, but... All right, let's check out the terminal. Security logs. Weber investigation closed. Following additional questioning, Frida Weber cleared of all suspicion. No further investigation needed. Additionally, all future allegations against Weber are to be forwarded to Ann Olson, who will handle them personally. Other notes from today: called to Chem Lab to investigate suspicious noise, removed half of one test subject from outflow pipe. Okay, so clearly the investigator has let Frida Weber off the hook and is more than happy to take her little bribe. Changes to keycard protocol. New lost keycard protocol. Log the loss, including date, time, and the card user before printing a new keycard at this terminal. New protocol should prevent Olson from having to print Carter a new keycard again. Passcode, get it together, Carter. So they clearly have an employee who can't keep track of their keycard. And another entry on allegations against Weber. Received a tip that Frida Weber may be engaging in company-prohibited activity. Alleged distribution of test product. Question Weber at her domicile. Further investigation required. Okay, so that's where that's the beginning of the investigation. Other notes from today: flagged 2 crates of 0G brew. Shipped in from Terra 2. Bottles concealed subversive propaganda. Destroyed propaganda immediately. 0G brew has been cleared for transport to Office of Creative Incubation Cafeteria. Lucky bastards. And we might as well print a new security key card. We can enter the passcode, or we can hack, or we can enter passcode. Well, we know the passcode is Get It Together Carter. There we go. So we've got a new security checkpoint key card. Not sure what that's for, but maybe it'll come in handy for something. Okay, let's keep looking around here. I'd like to find Frida's stash. Did it give us a quest to do that? Maybe I'm just looking at things wrong. Nope, doesn't look like it. Anything else around here? Oh, here's another one we can go to. Gorgon security checkpoint keycard. Okay. Oh, we got lots of safes in here. Okay. Weapon parts, Adrena, that'll be fine. I will take all of that. Thank you. And I'll take all of that too. But still no Adrena Time stash. Ooh, we do have a unique weapon called Contraband. Let's check it out. All right, level 26. So not that great. But it's got the Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Has a stagger effect. Did you know corporate security officers can seize your property simply by asserting it's been used in a crime? It's not theft, it's civil asset forfeiture. Wow, that is an interesting little political dig. Okay. So yeah, this is if you replace the words corporate security with police officers, you have the definition of civil asset forfeiture in the real world. Intriguing. Okay, so yes, did you know? And did you know that? All they have to do is accuse you of a crime and they can seize your assets. It's very true. It is absolutely true, and there's a lot of legal debate around it. Sounds like a pretty stupid thing, but it exists. Okay, so I still have not found Frida's stash. I'm not sure that I'm going to find Frida's stash. And I'm also not sure that I really want to spend any time looking for it because it's just not that interesting. Let's just read this one more time. Okay, I've enclosed the key that unlocks a safe you'll find behind a wall panel in my room. Okay, so it's behind a wall panel. So let's look around here. Here? No. Those are lockers. This isn't her room. This is some kind of security checkpoint. Okay, so where would her room be? All right, let's see here. All right, so it doesn't really tell us where her room is, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. And it looks like we've got some people filtering into the stream here. Remember, please do feel free to speak up in the chat, say hi, let me know you're here, ask questions. Makes this a whole lot more fun all around. It at least makes me feel like I'm not sitting here talking to myself. Okay. Well, let's keep moving along here, and maybe we'll find Frida's apartment at some point. Are we going the right way? No, it's this way. This is the way we want to go. Okay. I saw one. Is that a mine? No, that's just the light in the road. Could have sworn I saw one pop up here. There must be marauders down this way. Maybe we'll find Frida's apartment down here. No marauders? Let's shoot something and see if they come out. No? Okay. And Canaplex is in the chat with a super chat, with a $20 super chat. Awesome. Thank you, Canaplex. Says, good evening, sir. Just stopped in to say howdy, barbecuing at work and playing with Legos tonight. Awesome. That sounds like fun. Thank you for stopping by and joining in. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, Gorgon Ruins. Well, that sounds like a place we might find Frida's apartment. Let's look around a little bit. Data pad. Oh, that's Jerome's data pad from the side quest we did last night. Okay. So maybe we've already examined all this stuff. Okay, oh, we've got some notes here. All right, let's check them out. We've got... All right. Oh, I know what these are. Okay, and they're in a specific order, so let's find the right order here. Okay, so here's note 1. Letters from Edgewater, 1 of 3. Dear Cousin Dan, Reed Thompson started doling out Adrena Time to a select few of us, and guess who got his hands on the first batch? Isn't that the drug you're working on? I had my dosage this morning and worked straight through lunch. The guy who cleans Saltuna across from me is pulling his second shift, and now he's due for a 2-bit raise. You should see what he can do with a scaling knife. Don't forget to write back. Maybe get me the Moon Man's autograph when you've got a minute to spare. All right, so we've got a worker on Edgewater, or in Edgewater rather, who seems very pleased to have gotten some Adrena Time. Get a little more work efficiency. Letters from Edgewater, 2 of 3. Dear Cousin Dan, Adrena Time really leaves you wanting more, doesn't it? We got through the first batch fast, but lo and behold, Reed gave us more. In recognition of our exemplary work ethic and unwavering brand loyalty. How about that? Still no letter from you? I've been feeling a tad queasy lately, but I'm sure a little Adrena Time is just what I need to shake it off. Write me back. How are the sunsets on Gorgon? Do you get sunsets? So it sounds like he's getting addicted to Adrena Time, and this gives us evidence that Adrena Time did make it off Gorgon, and we know it did because it's mentioned in the main game, just not super common. So, and we know Marauders like it, so it's linked to the creation of Marauders. And here we have letters from Edgewater, 3 of 3. Cousin Dan, Reed stopped giving out the stuff. Law damn it. If I can't get Adrena Time from him, that makes you my only source. Don't you fucking string me along. Can't work, can't sleep, can't even think straight. Give it over. Send me everything you've got now. Please. Also, are they hiring? So, yeah, he's starting to get a little aggressive, maybe a little violent. And perhaps Reed cutting them off from the Adrena Time was the best thing for him. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm kind of getting bored with this whole looking for Frida's safe thing because it's only going to have some Adrena Time in it anyway. So unless maybe it's in here. We'll take one look around in here and then we're going to move on with the quest because we do need to finish it up at some point, and we've got more Adrena Time just sitting on a bed. Clearly very common on the Gorgon asteroid. Here's a safe. But this is not Frida's safe. This could be Frida's room, but I don't know. There's nothing indicating that it is. All right, let's get moving along. If we stumble across it, we stumble across it. It's time to get moving with this quest. All right, 30 meters that way. Transmission Tower Alpha. Can we get in here? Uh-huh, okay. So let's see here. We need to get to the chem lab. Oh, I see what we're doing. We're using the transmission tower to find out the location of former employees so that they can get us access to those other facilities. Okay. I see what's going on here. All right. Directory, locate facility staff. One result found, Clarence Mostly, location Byzantium Musgrave Collection. Thank you for your diligent commitment to personnel tracking and surveillance. And we have some logs. Let's see what we've got here. Quitting time. We've been through a lot together, old friend, but they just blared the evacuation order. Guess that's the end of Gorgon. For the record, you're my favorite comms tower in the whole system. I'll never forget you. Love, Technician number 13, junior grade. Well, sometimes people develop a real connection to their work. And well, shit. Fancy seeing me here. The last escape shuttle left a few of us in its dust. Never seen anyone lift off in such a hurry. We scattered like roaches. It's every man and woman for themselves now. You're still up and running, I see. Looks like only one employee left with their tracker flipped on. What a rube. Signing off. For good this time. You take care of yourself, comms tower. Don't forget to stand up straight like I taught you. All right, and that's that. So we've got to go to Byzantium and talk to Clarence Mostly. And Achilles in the chat says, you would think the Marauders would have picked those places clean. Well, you would think so, but they're not exactly smart. So I could imagine them leaving some things behind. And anything readable here? No. Okay, so what do we have to do now? Your only lead into lifting Gorgon's emergency lockdown is the project's last known staff member, an actuary named Clarence Mostly. If you want access to the manufactory, you'll need information from him. Go to the Musgrave Collection. Clarence Mostly can be found at the Musgrave Family Collection, an art gallery located in Byzantium. So that means we need to head back to our ship. And we can do that with a little bit of fast travel. Okay, here we go. So it doesn't look like Ada and Sam are up to anything dirty here. That's good. Achilles says, where's local crackhead when you need one? I think he changed his name. I don't remember. Is it Puppy Smasher now? It's still something questionable. I remember that. Okay, we want to go to Byzantium Freight Port.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
And we're just going to head right back out with our existing crew. And I do want to let everybody know with the chat, the way I have it set up here so I can play and view the chat and do all that stuff, I can't actually see if YouTube holds a message for review because there's cursing or anything like that in it. I can't, I don't necessarily actually see it, at least not right away. So bear that in mind if you're posting in the chat and you've got naughty words in it. It may not make it through. It's not me trying to censor you, but that's just how it goes. I have to view it through another device, and to get it all to sync up, it doesn't really work that way, so. Okay. And here is Byzantium. And the corpses of people who have insulted us. Everything's loading up. We got to give it a minute here because it gets a little finicky. And we have the corpses of people who tried to attack us after we killed the people who insulted us. That was a bad idea. They shouldn't do that. It's frowned on. Oh, wow. Okay. So we killed a few more of them than I remember. But, you know, such is life. Such is the life of Spaceman McRib. And we've got to get up that way.
What's gotten into Bachmeier?
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
And we have Cousin Todd in the chat. Hey, Fisty can't stay long, but wanted to say hello, which I guess I just did. Well, thank you for stopping by. Do feel free to stick around as long as you can. Always happy to have you. Wealthy citizens.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Okay, farewell. I don't want to go there yet. That's endgame stuff. And we're not there just yet. So here is the Musgrave Family Collection, an art gallery. Let's see if we can find Clarence. Okay, so the sign is down. Something else is going on here.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress.
Uh-huh, okay.
If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This
Sounds
reading
like it.
constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Okay, Canid review. I don't know anything about a Canid review.
Exactly. You do catch on fast. Now then, how can I help you?
Let's see here. I'm looking for Clarence Mostly. Or we could say I'm looking for Clarence Mostly.
Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
What's with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency.
This kind of thing's pretty common. Bijou's used to do a prison-themed night. Served fish sticks with tartarus sauce.
Oh yeah, prison-themed night was the best. Plus, they gave away limited edition designer handcuffs. The Musgrave Family Collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal Canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
I suppose. You said this place was supposed to be an art gallery. What happened?
That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
We can use persuasion. I work for the adjutant, you can tell me. Charm, I thought you were into breaking rules. Or persuade, sure you can. I already agreed to your stupid confidentiality clause, remember? I like two. I thought you were into breaking the rules.
That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
Lost? Stolen?
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
Nope, that's gonna do it. And Cousin Todd in the chat, that's what I aspire to, having the words wealthy citizen floating over my head. That sounds like a fairly productive aspiration, Cousin Todd. But, you know, we all know your secret identity, so you shouldn't be far from that. You know, just keep taking notes.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition. Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review? Not looking forward to the Canids. Odious things. I don't know why we let them prance around the city.
Uh-huh, okay. How about you, Bartender Mechanical?
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
Dumb. Go for it. I love marginally subversive parties.
Downloading banter protocol. Indecency ratio set to 15%. Did you know that Orville Schuyler feeds his Canids discount salt tuna? Scandalous.
Uh-huh. We can hack here. 15% is way too low. Let's set that indecency ratio to maximum.
Indecency ratio set to maximum. Now loading banter protocol. Byzantium's glory days are over. Bits cannot purchase happiness. All pleasure is fleeting. No amount of inebriation will dull the pain of ennui. Warning. This unit's banter protocol has exceeded its maximum allowance of subversive language. Memory wipe initiated. This unit's banter protocol has been erased. Would you like to purchase a drink?
Yeah, sure, why not? We can sell all our junk off. We're starting to load up on weight here. We may need to scrap some stuff. Killy says, man, what a downer. There we go, wealthy citizen. Wealthy citizen. Lots of wealthy citizens.
At least the drinks are nice. They even scratched off the warning labels. Just like with...
All right, let's scrap some of this stuff we've been picking up. This all gives us plenty of weapon parts, so we can keep our forever faltering explosive revolver in tip-top shape. All right, that looks pretty good. And there's probably some armor we can get rid of. Yeah, don't need you. There's probably lots of stuff we can get rid of. So we got to do this from time to time. Oh no, we want to keep that intimidation. Cousin Todd says, is that the first ever video game usage of the word ennui? I think it might be. It is not. Well, no, it's not. Because the first NPC that we talked to in this DLC used the word ennui last night. Right before I shot her in the head. So this would be, if that was the first, then this would be the second. and I want to make sure I keep anything potentially useful. Because you never know what speech check you'll need to pass. But all these things that take down my stealth skills and give me blocking, who cares? Don't need that. Defense skills, don't care. And this is duplicates, so we definitely don't need 2 of those. And everything else looks fairly unique. Moonman helmets weigh nothing, so no big deal there. Okay, we're back down to a manageable weight.
I suppose if we're being generous with our
Cousin Todd says that's some major ennui. Okay, so we can look around a little bit. More wealthy citizens.
Say Musgrave was gone?
Here's one passed out.
I didn't. Frankly, I don't know. A couple of years? More? He said he was off on some type of beautification.
Milburn
treatment,
Hotes.
which I can only assume is a
Canid handler. Okay, unnamed Canid handlers. So let's talk to Milburn, who has a Canid. So these must be show Canids. How you doing, Milburn?
I don't suppose you've any formal training in Canid husbandry. I really am at my wit's end. It's my little Anubis, you see. He's listless and miserable. I simply don't know what to do about his condition.
Would you say that he is affected by ennui? Could be something he ate. Don't worry about it. He probably just hates you. You named your Canid Anubis? Don't worry about it. He probably just hates you.
What an awful thing to say! Anubis is the light of my life. I practically shower him with luxury. You must understand, Anubis is a very picky eater. He dines exclusively on Terra 2 Saltuna, none of that rubbish from Monarch. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a shortage lately. He's so miserable without his Saltuna.
Uh-huh. Well, I've got this Spacer's Choice Saltuna, or Inspiration 45. Canids need affection too. Maybe you should be nicer to little Anubis. Persuade 65. Look at the poor guy. He's tired of Saltuna. Give him a proper treat. You named your Canid Anubis?
Oh, naturally. All our Canids are named after the legends of the old pharaohs. Family tradition, you see.
And in the chat, Cousin Todd says, at least blocking is better than bashing, right? Well, I guess. I will say I've been getting a kick out of every script video now. There's 1 or 2 people who pipe up telling me how I'm wrong about bashing damage because it's good on a shredding barrel minigun. So, you know, because it's good on 1 out of a bajillion weapons for a very specific scenario, it's now useful. No, it's not. It's terrible. But, you know, you go ahead. You hang on to that one. Just keep that right in your pocket and hang on to it. Okay, so, well, I've got the Spacer's Choice Saltuna. Let's go with the Persuade check because none of these are really mean. But, you know, we are asking him to be... let's give him a proper treat.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I doubt all this excitement is doing any favors to his digestive system. I suppose I have been spoiling him with Saltuna. He could use a change of palate. Oh, I do have some limited edition Rizzo's CCN 76 chocolate bars.
Uh-huh. Science 45, no, are you out of your mind? No chocolate. Now, if this was a dog from Earth, that would definitely be true. But I don't know that that's true of an alien dog. So we'll use our dumb speech check, which we have to do. That's the rules of the run. Everybody loves chocolate.
Excellent! Chocolate it is. Ah, Anubis, I'm going to positively spoil you to death.
But Captain, Canids are allergic to chocolate.
Ah.
Really? I had no idea. I suppose I'll just treat him to some Spectrum Violet then. You've been a world of help. I'll leave a good word on your permanent record.
Well, there we go. Oh, we can pet the canid.
Yeah, look out. That's what they do just before they piss everywhere. Look at those wiggles! You think that means we're friends?
So he does tricks. That's pretty great. Can we pet the other ones? Doesn't look like it. Just that one. That's okay. That looks fancy. Golden Canid trophy. Give me it. Looks fancy. I want it. There's an elevator. Okay, well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Let's see here.
Oh, you don't have to be scared of these canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
Yeah, I'm not scared of them, Parvati.
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about canid hunting? We've been over this before. It's a terrible idea.
Canid hunting is the natural evolution of canid shows. No one's going to miss a few backwater laborers anyway.
So it sounds like they're not really talking about hunting canids. They're talking about using canids to hunt backwater laborers. And here we have Tilda Coatsworth.
Since when do you care about impropriety?
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being the master of ceremonies.
Oh, you seem like somebody who needs to be shot in the head. Okay. Wealthy citizen. And is this another bartender?
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
Okay, we'll use our dumb option. Go for it. Oh, maybe we can't do it twice?
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
Oh, well, that's disappointing, so I guess it doesn't work more than once. That's sad. Well, let's take all this stuff. It's not marked as owned. If it's not nailed down, it's got a new owner. All right, and here is Clarence Mostly, who is wearing an eye patch because, remember, we have his eyeball. Lucky Montoya found it and used, or took it from him maybe, and used it to get into the Office of Creative Incubation.
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. I've got a question for you. Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows?
Excuse me? I'm interested in anything involving canids. Trick question, there isn't anything interesting about canid shows, or no, but I have a feeling you're about to tell me anyway.
Good instincts. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Uh-huh. We have our dumb option. Nod. Yep. Canids sure are swell.
You know, I think I've heard of people like you in my mortality reports. Let me guess. Abnormally high rate of head injuries, right? I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession, so I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly.
Mm-hmm. Dumb dialogue. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne entirely.
Ah, wordplay. Delightful. What can I do for you, Hawthorne?
I've been looking for you. You're the last known staff member on Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
Okay, so I think we're going to roll with Intimidate here. You want to keep living in the moment? Show me how to lift the emergency lockdown.
I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me.
You're
Lifting
welcome.
the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know 2 people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
Intimidate 45. How's this for a reason? I'm heavily armed.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
I mean, I don't really have to rely on trust here. That's what the weapons are for. But I guess that's not an option, so, what's so important about the trophy? Or it's a deal. Yeah, what's so important about this stupid trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
That might be the most Byzantium thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll be back with the trophy.
Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
Uh-huh. Okay. I know what I'm doing, Clarence. Thanks.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I look forward to observing your results.
All right, you just wait here and I'll come back with that trophy. Not sure I'll give it to you, but I'll be back. So if we talk to Tilda, she's supposed to tell us something.
This is a private party. No solicitors. No vagabonds. No freelancers. If you're here to offer your services as an entertainer, we're not interested.
I was actually here about the Canid Review. That's a nice-looking trophy you got over there. Or you're all degenerates and I hope the building collapses on you.
I take that back. I almost want to hire you as an entertainer now. You could have dealt with hecklers during the shows. Unfortunately, you're too late. The review ended a few days ago. We've submitted our results to the Judiciary Committee and await arbitration. In 8 to 10 short weeks, we'll have the name of a winner. Probably. That gives us 8 to 10 weeks to file a maintenance request. Our technician barred the vault door and then disappeared without a trace. Can you believe that?
What was your technician doing in the vault? Or unbelievable, whatever happened to competent help?
Now you're speaking my language. The Musgrave Vault contracted a security consultant from UDL. They sent a technician to install a few security upgrades, anti-dissident automechanicals and the like. That technician barred the vault, but neglected to leave us with a way in from here. He wasn't seen leaving the security room, so I can't imagine where he's gone off to.
Isn't there another way into the trophy room? What about the maintenance tunnels?
The tunnels are guarded by automechanical security. I don't look nearly boorish enough to resemble a UDL guard, so they'd probably shoot me on sight. In any case, I'd rather not step foot in the tunnels. The tunnels are for disposing of unwanted refuse, and no place for a respectable Byzantine.
Uh-huh. Well, I can find a way in. You won't have to dirty your perfectly clean hands.
Your eagerness to serve your betters is commendable.
My betters?
Here's a key card. It should help you get around inside the tunnels. Now, was there anything else? I'd like to get back to mastering over the ceremonies, or people might question why I have this role at all.
No, I'll be on my way. Yeah, my betters, you say, huh?
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily.
That's not gonna fly.
To sniff them out and chase
Yeah,
them around.
serving my betters. That's not how any of this works. Oops. You know what? Normally I want to get away with things. These people are all terrible. It's time for them all to go. Surprise murder. Time to go. You think you're my better? Let's see how you like it. Pretty sure you're not better than me now. No, 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 no. Oh no, the Canid's dead. Yes, yes, time for them all to go. This isn't normally a kill everything run, but when you run into a whole bunch of total bastards like this, it's time. Ooh, you survived a shot to the head, then. That's not something we can let stand. Okay, Clarence. I don't want to kill Clarence.
That's smart.
Did I accidentally kill Clarence? I mean, if I did, it's not that big of a deal. No, he's still alive. Is that everybody? Nope. We still got a couple of degenerates left alive. Sorry. Blame it on Tilda. This one's name is Nanners. Well, we don't want to kill the Canid. Cousin Todd says Major ennui. I mean, if they're all going to go hostile, then we got to deal with them. You were out of witty things to say, so no need to keep you around. All right, I think that takes care of this. Clarence, I think, is going to be the only one left, but I want him alive in case we need to talk to him again. Achilles says, what a nerd. I assume we were talking about Clarence there. Oh, we've still got one alive. Not for long. All right, surprise murder. Serving my betters. I'll serve my betters all right. Serve you a bunch of bullets right to the face. All kinds of good stuff down here to grab. Okay. And we have the technician's keycard. Oh, looks like we need to repair our stuff. That we can do. Corporate technician with a technician's keycard again. Okay, so this must be the technician that came down here, and mechanical security is onto us. There's a data pad there we'll have to check out, but we've got some robots to take out first.
Won't try that again.
Okay, here we go. Let's check out the data pad. Installation log completed. Scheduled annual sanitation and repair. Musgrave family vault. Applied kinda pine scented floor wax. I get it. Okay. Appraised area in accordance with Byzantium aesthetic standards. See HHC Board Aesthetic and Interior Regulations, Section 33F. Relocated garbage. Installed anti-dissident auto mechanicals in order to ensure moral and civil hygiene. 4A note, tampering with, altering, or otherwise disabling moral hygiene auto mechanicals is strictly prohibited under board regulations. 5. Delivered complimentary mint. Well, I relocated the garbage too. I relocated lots of garbage upstairs. Or, I mean, maybe I just changed how the garbage worked from, motioned, moving and alive to, stationary. I turned it all into stationary garbage. Okay. So it looks like we need to go down another level. That's the elevator we came in on. Oh no, maybe it's right in here. More stuff to loot. Looks like we have trophy pedestals. Lots of mods.
How'd you do that so fast?
And here's another elevator. That's taking us up. Ah, this will take us to the trophy case. Okay. And here is the trophy, which we can now take.
Stealing from these assholes is its own reward.
Yeah, it is a little less satisfying now that they're all dead, though. All right, let's go find Clarence. Oh, good. Nanners is still alive. Joan of Bark is still alive. That's great. Oh, that's right. These wealthy citizens do often have lots of bits on them, so we probably should loot them. Who are you? Spoticus? 438 bits. Wow. So, looks like slaughtering the wealthy is definitely something that pays off. They've also got lots of cigarettes on them, which is, that's good for my inhaler. And Clarence is still alive, although apparently hostile. Oh, we can't talk to him anymore. That's not good. Do we have to come back another time? We may have to wait. Is there a bed to sleep on anywhere? We left one alive. Can't have that. Well, Clarence doesn't want to talk to us, and there's no, apparently he frowns on murdering everyone. So, sadly, sorry, Clarence. But we got his note. Travel to the auxiliary maintenance bay on the Groundbreaker. You can now travel to Olympus. Oh, orbital platform. Okay. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this note that he had. We could have just killed him the whole time, but hey, now we have the trophy. Clarence's deductions. This complicated mathematical proof deduces within a reasonable margin of error the locations of Marion Blakesley, the former supervisor of human inquiry and auditing, and Jasper Lowe, the former head of the Chem Lab. Blakesley is in hiding in an auxiliary docking bay on Groundbreaker, while Jasper Lowe can be found in an orbital lab around Olympus. Very good. Okay. So now we need to head back to our ship, presumably, which means we need to exit here and see if anybody outside is going to be angry about, you know, murdering everyone inside there. Nope, they don't care. Don't go in there. You wouldn't like what you see. You should just stay out here with your scary scythe-looking thing. You know, looking all awesome and badass and scary. But don't go in there. Because if you go in there, it's going to make me look really bad. And there's more to it than that. So you just stay here. All right, let's fast travel back to the ship. Okay, let's see what we've got
Someone
here.
has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it.
Ooh, someone's left a threatening message. Let's go check it out. Oh, Anubis. I thought you died. You didn't die. That's good. Maybe you were just sleeping. Now you come to live with me. I won't kill you like the brainworm. The brainworm was, you know, probably a little more threatening than you. So it's dead over there, but I promise that I'll treat you better than my other pet by not shooting you. See, like when I shoot my gun in the general vicinity of you, I'll like make sure that I don't hit you. You know, I mean, I might come really close and like shoot your bowl and stuff, but you know, I might use like Reed Thompson's hat for target practice. But I won't shoot you. I might get close, but I'll make sure I never hit you because I love you. That's why I'll only fire my gun in your general direction and not at you. Cool. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, I have one new message. From error origin not found. All right. To Old Man McRib, no subject. What a handsome vessel you have, little weasel. The unreliable registered to one Alex Hawthorne, but that's not you, is it? You stole it from him, just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me. Perhaps I should steal something dear from you in exchange, your ship, your crew, your life. Fair is fair, after all. We can use our hacking skill to scan the proximate relay buoy. Proximate relay buoy Charybdis cluster B001004. Probe message origin ID with hack 105. Gorgon facility transmission tower alpha. Transmission authorization level management executive. So what we know is that this came from someone very high up in the Gorgon project. Probably, my guess is that this is Olivia. Olivia Ambrose, and that she's still living there.
Used to be more dashing.
What's that, Ada? Used to be more dashing? You talking shit? You criticizing me, Ada? Don't do that. I will shoot you. Doesn't do any good, but I'll do it. Maybe we need more bullets. Don't say bad things about me, Ada. I'm very dashing and handsome and wonderful. No one likes you except for Sam, and he's emotionally unavailable. All right, let's see where else we can go. So we've got to go to the Groundbreaker.
First stop at the Groundbreaker Auxiliary Base.
And let's change up our crew. We'll leave Ellie behind. And let's take Sam this time. Okay, we have traveled to the auxiliary maintenance bay. Stay out. Nope. Okay. All right, let's see what this is all about. Danger. Gardner Sprat Xer. Okay, well, let's see what's over here first. We'll explore a little bit. Okay, looks like we've got to go this way. And they're not hostile.
Objects in proximity are determined to be heavily soiled. Preparing to deep scrub the dirt out.
All right, let's see if they have anything to say.
Hey, you. Over here. Chat.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Riz. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you trespass. And I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
I'm looking for someone. Name of Marion Blakesley.
Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around. Guess that's bad news for your plan there.
And who's us exactly?
Yeah, we're the gardeners. We keep order back here on these dangerous streets. Hallways. You know what I mean. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Does June Lei know you're down here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
So here our participation in Parvati's quest comes in handy. Persuade 45. She might get a little steamed if you hurt her girlfriend.
Hi, I'm the girlfriend.
Oh, shit. Fine, fine. You want to check out the lab? Go for it. We won't stop you. But Blakesley's got her own setup in there, and she doesn't like guests. So, if you get shot, I'm telling Junlei I never saw you. It's
This one's clear, guys.
All right,
Nice
and
one,
we've got
Captain.
Marshall in the chat. What's up, Fisty? What's up, chat? How you doing tonight, Marshall? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we were able to talk our way in.
It's like I don't know what to do with my.
Let's see if we can go find Marion Blakesley. And here's a data pad. Let's check it out. To the local idiots, here is your weekly shipment. Please note the additional allotment of protein cakes. Could I convince you and your colleagues to fill out a brief questionnaire regarding your eating patterns? In the meantime, do try to cut down on all the sugary drinks. Okay. Oh, so here we have vegetables and mock apples. Okay, find a way into Marion Blakesley's residence. Well, we did that because we have
You have to be kidding me.
Junlei's girlfriend here.
Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the automechanicals can explain.
Are you threatening me with robotic death? That is a thing I can handle. I'm not afraid of robots or anything. This is just a bathroom. And where do we have the robots? I see some hostile. There we go. We need to get your blue thing in view. There we go. You're dead. And we've got another one. That should do the trick there.
And sanitize.
Okay. And we have a phonograph.
Observation log. Date. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
So they're experimenting on the psychological effects of gardening. Okay. What else do we have down this way? Marshall says, just getting ready for bed. Came from Fallout 76, checking out the stream. I am doing great, Marshall. Do feel free to stick around here. Outer Worlds is always a good time. And we have a manta pillar. And someone's bedroom. Any notes? Nope, no lore. A little bit of stuff we can steal. I'll take that. But overall, nothing too terribly interesting here. There's a terminal. Let's check it out. Marshall says, a what now? I don't know. You lost me. Initiate watering cycle. Okay, sure. Why not? Remove all electrical devices from the vicinity before proceeding. Oh, okay. So that would probably short out the robots. Let's do it. Return to root. Maintenance logs. Memory allocations exceeded. Archive data expunged. Retrieving recent entries. Entry 733. Multiple entries found. Catastrophic memory error. Data expunged. Note that entries 732 and 742 have been mislabeled as 733 due to human error resulting in loss of all keys. L is stuck. This damn machine. Aha, interesting. Oh, the manta pillar. Yes, that is one of the numerous creatures that exists in the Outer Worlds. It is the larvae of what will become a mantisaur one day. It is highly disgusting. But it's behind protective glass, so can't kill it.
Done.
Okay, there's a hole we can drop down in the floor. Let's do that. And we're in the garden, and as expected, the robots have shorted out. Perfect. Marshall says, reminds me of my ex. That's not very nice. $1,000 bits? Nice. Just a light pistol. Well, we'll take it. We can always scrap it.
You hear that humming? Sounds like some kind of generator.
All right, let's keep looking. Marshall says, but I insult the poor Mantipillar. All right, speak to Dr. Blakesley. Wow, there's a lot of noise in here.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on. I can't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, you and me both.
Who's gonna shut this thing off? Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
I need to get into the HIA facility on Gorgon. Or we can lie and say I'm here to collect your credentials on behalf of Spacer's Choice. Yeah, let's say that.
Cute. There have to be easier ways to steal some corporate property. Go chat up Sublight.
2. I'm not stealing anything this time. I'm an investigator.
Well, you found me, so you can't be that bad at your job. Guessing this is about that damn asteroid, Gorgon.
What? I tracked down Clarence. I want to say it the wrong way every time. I tracked down Clarence mostly. That got me onto your trail.
That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
He's in show canids now, sort of. He's pretty useless. Yes. Hey, he figured out where you were hiding, or he's dead.
Went that way, huh? He didn't have the attention span for this sort of thing. So someone else, what, hired you?
So Lucian Bancroft was the one who contacted me on the ship after the untimely death of Minnie Ambrose that we know nothing about. Nothing at all about. Some guy named Bancroft contacted me. First things first, are you the one sending me those threats? Or I'm just here for information?
Lucky me. Right then. HIA. The Gorgon project gave us Adrena Time in the end, but that's just the Bo Spacer's Choice stuck on the whole mess. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas. Samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
Human auditing?
You met the gardeners. They're nothing but overgrown canids, but people love their fancy names. We were looking for a game changer, something to better the colony. It felt important, worth a few sacrifices. Spacer's Choice. They wanted to sell that change for as many bits as they could. None of us got what we wanted.
Okay. But then Spacer's Choice shut the whole operation down.
We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. Wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Do you know who was behind it?
Nah. Didn't much care by then. Don't care much now. Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrena Time out the door. And I came here.
Shit happens. I still need to get in there.
Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
It's just a job, simple as that. Someone should know what Spacer's Choice did. There has to be something valuable in there. Curiosity, or I'm just trying to spice up Chapter 3.
Huh. Haven't had any new jokes to laugh at in a while. Your crew feel the same? Heck of a world out here for the shy types. What do you get out of headbutting murderous auto mechanicals for your captain here?
A family. Or something near to it. We don't always get along or nothing, but what family does?
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
You hacked into the Spacer's Choice database? Any advice? You must know that facility pretty well.
Come on, I've left it behind me.
You know, I bet folks on the Groundbreaker would just love to meet Marion Blakesley, famed florist.
You wouldn't.
Do you want posies on your fake business cards or something else?
Damn it. Fine. Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in the keypad equivalent for replication. Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you to my terminal a little sooner.
Okay. I don't see much reason to let you live, and really, I mean, she was experimenting on humans, knowing exactly what she was doing. Like, she really is a monster. So, You're a monster, Blakesley, but I think you know that.
Be careful on Gorgon. The compound got into the air, the water, everything. That asteroid makes monsters.
Okay, well, you didn't insult me, so I won't kill you, even though you are truly a horrible person.
There's drowning and dining options down here.
Yeah, I plan on it. Got a problem with it? I was gonna let you live. You want me to change my mind? Since when is experimenting on humans wrong? Oh, right, since forever. Well, plus there's like big goo tubes of things on that rock, so that tells me very clearly that it was rad. Has to be bad if there's big experimental tubes of things. And we'll call the elevator. Back out we go. We've got to head back to the ship. And the gardeners are fine. They're not bothering us, so we won't bother them. They're not hurling insults around or anything like that. Anything else to explore in here? Matt Spratt. It's Matt Spratt. Matt is the Spratt that owns the Spratt Shack. That's fantastic. Okay, we've got more gardeners.
Spacer's Choice Cadet takes care of, I think it's jammed.
Wow. Impressive.
What are you looking at?
Those Mardettes are too soft.
So we have the training area. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Oops, accidentally stole. Nothing at all.
All right, well, let me catch you here again.
It's like page 1 on the in the Mad Scientist catalog. Big science tubes, you know it. It just works. It does indeed. What are your preparations coming for season 4? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves about anything you like. I'm gonna try and stay focused on. The Outer Worlds here. Okay. To the ship, to the ship, to the ship we go. Oh, we just go right in here. All right. Okay. So now where are we going? Back to Gorgon? Let's take a look at our quests. I thought there was another person we needed to find. Okay, HIA facility awaits for you. Locate Jasper Lowe and retrieve his means of access to the chem lab on Gorgon. After the collapse of Project Gorgon, Dr. Lowe is rumored to have been traded to a secret anti-Cleo's science facility orbiting Olympus. Okay. Well, that's what I want to do. I want to go get access to all of these places so we can just continue through our quest. So that's going to be here. Let's fly over there and get a look.
Captain, an unknown vessel is approaching our ship.
Uh-oh.
Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Okay, dumb. Oh, I really wanted to hear the cheerful fanfare.
I have been programmed to simulate sympathy. There, Captain. The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly. That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
Finally some action. I'm gonna go get my guns.
Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
Who are these people and what do they want? Our airlock has a death trap installed? Ada, you need to tell me these things. So when you said you had a marauder deterrent system back in Emerald Vale, remember she threatened that and then nothing happened?
I was bluffing, Captain. When we met in Emerald Vale, my systems were not fully operational. Even if they were, I might have made an exception for you. The invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
I hope they can put up a fight. I'm in the mood to kill something.
Do you intend to board their ship instead, Captain? I have been programmed to appreciate the irony of this situation. Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
Oh no, we're going to kill all of them. I'll go deal with them myself.
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show.
Marshall says the man in high orbit. Nice man in high castle reference. Absolutely. Warm welcome protocol.
Remind me to ask Ada what else she got trapped.
I heard screaming. All right, let's
initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Let's head into the invading ship. Nixie Lou in the chat says, did this quest a few days ago. Also, hello. Well, hello to you too. And here are the invaders all fried. Freebooters. Charged ordnance control armor. That sounds interesting. Let's check it out. See if it's worth putting on. 49. It's tech skills. It's not really all that intriguing. But it does kind of fit Parvati's. But it's not anywhere near as good. Yeah, not anywhere near as good as what she's got. But maybe it'll look cooler. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that definitely looks cooler. And she's immortal anyway. Achilles says crispy. Indeed. Okay, let's take some of their stuff. I don't care if they catch me stealing. And we've got lots of toss ball stuff. Okay. The freebooters. And this is that Firefly logo that sometimes shows up on some mechanical equipment around Halcyon.
Invasive contaminants.
That's gotta hurt.
Well, Sam is doing a perfectly nice job. We got the galley key card.
That's the last of them.
All right, looks good. Firefly logo again. Is this ship supposed to be like the Firefly? Let's see what else is back here. Okay, we'll just keep looking around. Navigation terminal, Ada. All right, I don't want to go to Ada. I want to go to the navigation terminal. Starship Hunters requires Coach Stillie's credentials to unlock. All right, so we're going to have to keep looking. Coach Stillie is upstairs. Okay. We will go find this person. All right, we've got a toss ball poster. Wondering if maybe these are a bunch of... Ah, here we go. Toss ball, Firefly freebooters. Catch the game. Uh-huh, okay. That's making some sense now. So this is a toss ball team. Maybe they're out of work. Guess they're out of work and now they're hunting for me on a contract from someone. They figured, oh, a bunch of toss ball players can take Spaceman McRib. Haha, you thought wrong. Steal Lucky Spratfoot. Okay. Yep, lots more toss ball stuff. So that's kind of cool. They're like a corporate softball team that's, or toss ball team rather, that's on the run or in need of work. And they're affiliated with the Firefly Corporation. Hall of Famer toss ball stick. Okay, let's take a quick peek at that. 611 DPS. Eh. Okay, I guess that's fine. Nixie Lou says, I took forever to notice those ladders. Yeah, ladders are definitely not my first thought in any game at this point.
Look out!
But that probably just comes from too many years of playing Fallout, where ladders just don't exist.
When you make it dirty, Sam cleans it up.
That's the last of them.
When you make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. I love it. I love Sam. Sam's great.
Death hands, Captain.
All right, so we still need to find the coach. Looks like he is going to be in here. Presumably a he. And he's hiding. So maybe we can have a conversation with him instead of killing him.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping you'd play by the rules. We could have had a good old-fashioned boarding. Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
Let's see here. I know you're nervous and all, but I'm just here to talk. Have you ever met me? I've never respected anybody's personal space. Hey, you were boarding my ship, asshole.
Yeah, but I had every intention of respecting the upholstery. I would have had you spaced or shot in the bathroom or something. You're Adjutant Akonde's hired gun. I don't know why you've taken an interest in Gorgon, and frankly, I don't want to know. You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead, and a man's got to make a living. You understand?
Our intimidate and persuade are not high enough here. So, I guess I've just got bad news for you. Wow, Sam took him out quick. Coach Silly's credentials. And here's his terminal. Messages from Error. Your target is the Unreliable, a small, inconsequential ship with no significant defenses. Freelancer owned and operated, captained by a 2-bit smuggler who goes by Alex Hawthorne. Intercept the Unreliable, eliminate Hawthorne and any crew in your way. I've sent you an advance along with a tracking device for your astrogator. Okay. From Firefly Company Office. Subject on the future of the Freebooters brand. To the Freebooters team coach and or his/her replacements, the Firefly Company is currently experiencing an exciting period of growth and change. We're happy to announce that 3 different companies, including but not limited to Spacer's Choice, are currently in the process of negotiating for ownership of Firefly Company's properties. As part of these negotiations, Firefly Company has agreed to dissolve its Freebooters Tossball property so as not to challenge, compete with, undermine, or in any way disrespect the Tossball teams owned and deployed by any company interested in acquiring us. We are pleased to inform you that the Firefly Company has formally renounced its ownership of the Freebooters Tossball brand and all related properties. Furthermore, please be informed that all Tossball-related positions, including but not limited to players, coaches, maintenance, automechanical units, and laborers, are now formally dissolved. Please be reminded that your lifetime indenturement contracts have not been dissolved. Your labor and services remain the sole property of Firefly Company into perpetuity. Please be reminded that offering your services to a competitor is strictly contrary to colony law and may be punishable with arrest, imprisonment, mandatory re-education, and/or a surprise audit. Furthermore, any independent contract work, also known as freelancing, is strictly contrary to the terms of your lifetime indenturement contract. Your positions have been discontinued as of the receipt of this message. So basically, you have no job, you have no income, but you are not allowed to do any work for anyone else. That's clearly intelligent. On following instructions. Team, there's a time for improvisation and a time for following instructions. Understanding the difference is more of an art than a science. If you find yourself thinking up a creative solution to a problem, ask yourself, what are some of the consequences of my solution? Am I behaving in a way consistent with the values of the freebooters? Let me give you a practical example. Say I ask one of you to repair the piping in my lavatory. I understand we've got a bit of a parts shortage here in Halcyon, so you might try to improvise using a plasma rifle instead of a welding torch, for example, or tossball sticks instead of chisels. These are all terrible ideas. Why, you ask? If you think about it, the answer will be as obvious as the hole in my lavatory wall. Don't be sorry, be better. On practice. Team, practice is important. The best tossball players devote every waking moment to the study of their craft. Scripture tells us our lives are defined by our role in society. Our role is to play tossball. We are never off the field because we never stop being tossball players. Some of you took this advice to heart. You're practicing your pitch and your swing in the comments. I don't have to remind you all of the incident involving a tossball and my entire case of Spectrum Red. Now I understand you're all eager to play, but haven't had a lot of matches since corporate scuppered the team. But today I had to pry a tossball out of a shattered terminal. That terminal could have been our astrogator, and then I would have had to space the party responsible in accordance with team regulations. Please don't force me into a position where I have to discipline you. I expect you all to behave in a manner consistent with freebooter values, which includes only destroying equipment while on board an enemy's ship. And we have a deleted message if we hack. Notice of discontinuation. From the Firefly Company Office of Clerical Oversight to the designated captain of this vessel. This is an automated message. Please be informed that the following services, amenities, and products provided by the Firefly Company have been discontinued and or decommissioned. The Firefly Rebooters Tossball team and all properties related therein, and all Firefly Company storage and transport ships in development or currently spaceworthy, and all maintenance and repair services provided to the Firefly Company vehicles, and all rations, medical rights, company uniforms, and designated domiciles belonging to the Firefly Company. Please be informed that captaining a discontinued ship is strictly contrary to regulation and may be punishable with any or all of the following: punitive fees, mandatory re-education, imprisonment. Firefly Company will not provide relocation or employment assistance for any discontinued workers. Okay, so there we have it. Oh, wrong button. Did we loot that already?
Great work.
And I guess now we can head back to our ship. Oh, we can check out the hole in the coach's wall. Anything in here? Not really. Yeah, I can't really do anything there. Pickaxe. All right, let's head back over to Ada. Oh no, what do we have to do yet? We can go to Ada or we can go to the navigation terminal. That's right, because now we have the coach's card. Cousin Todd says, I'm not noting that. Fallout don't need no stinking ladders. Now we can get in here. All right, here we go. Tracking device. Remove tracking device. Inventory logs. Open last entry. Okay, accepted cargo, Firefly energy cells, Freebooters Tossball team. Vendor no longer exists. Outpost no longer recognized. Cargo discontinued, vessel decommissioned. So these guys have just been flying around doing freelance work, and they picked the wrong job. All right, this will take us back to our ship. And everybody's hanging around.
I thought we were safe in the Aether. Oh, law, I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks.
I do want to see what Felix has to say.
Status report. 13. Job.
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
All right, let's tell Ada everything's good.
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Yes, I have resolved our differences.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Okay, so we are now outside Olympus. And I just want to take a look at the navigation terminal. So Monarch is here. Monarch is a moon that orbits Olympus. But Olympus, at least I think it's a moon that orbits Olympus. Maybe it's its own planet and they're just close together. But I'm pretty sure it's a moon of Olympus because we can see Olympus right from over the horizon on Monarch. Jovian gas giants. Oh yeah, it says it right here. One of Olympus's many satellites. There we go. Largest of Halcyon's two Jovian gas giants. Perpetual storms rack the planet's atmosphere, rendering it uninhabitable, but we're going to go to an orbital platform. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break. We've been going here for almost 2 hours, so give me a couple minutes to get up and stretch my legs, and we will resume our adventures. I want to get this one done tonight, and then we'll see how much time is left. So do feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the chat. I'm never gone long. It'll just be a couple of minutes, and then I'll return, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into on this orbital platform. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. And we're back. Okay. Where did my chat go? Bear with me just a moment here. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see here. So now we're going to go to this this orbital platform, and we're going to find the other Gorgon researcher. And Sam's been doing a pretty good job for us, so I think we're going to stick with what we've got. But let's take out Parvati. Let's go with Vicar. The newly bitter Vicar Max, now that we've failed to find him closure in his spiritual pursuits. And we are at the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. And we've got one dead scientist.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sac reel before disposing of any corpses.
All right. And he's going to take care of me? Oh, this is interesting. Barred door. Uh-huh. And we've got a terminal. Welcome, K. Maureen. Reception log. Day 1 through 110. As per my required duties, I'm keeping a visitor's log. Day 123, no visitors. Day 61. Sometimes we experience long power outages, sitting in the dark listening to the storm beat at the walls. Got a lot of time to think. It begs to be let in, while I would pay to be let out. Day 108, no visitors. 109, still no visitors. Day 111 to 150. Why are there a bunch of tailless sprats running about? This facility don't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request with acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats, after all, and for keeping people company. No visitors, no visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of cards from the deck. Day 118, desk unmanned, unsuccessfully hunted for the missing cards. Day 151 to 250. Canid request was denied. We've run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new fiscal year. I guess that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Now there's something to look forward to. Day 159, did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of auto mechanicals. Day 182, thought I heard knocking on the front door, but it turned out to be just some thunder. Always thunder. Funny how it can sound like so many different things. A boom, a crack, a snap, knocking, laughing, screams. So the long-term solitude appears to be taking its toll. Day 251 to present. Started venturing outside. At first, I worried something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning, but I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid, and there's not much else to do. Turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. Outside, the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles. And in that pain, well, I feel so very alive. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Day 353, sometimes when I look over the ledge, I think about what it would feel like, how easy it would be to simply tip forward, to plummet, with all those clouds kissing my face, to fall away from the storm, to smile, then break. So clearly, this person, the long-term solitude, has not been healthy. Oh, lockpick isn't high enough, but there isn't really anything all that interesting in there anyway. Let's go ahead and sell our junk. Auntie Cleo's auto vend 50% surcharge. Auntie Cleo's doesn't like us very much, apparently. Okay. Everything is very, very expensive. So we're going to leave. And our weight's starting to get up there, so we're going to have to scrap some stuff. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Make sure we've got our... Make sure we've got plenty of weapon parts for repairs. These weapons do have weight, but they're not that heavy. They're only 5 pounds. 5 pounds for a grenade launcher. 1 pound for a pistol. 2 pounds for a shotgun. So one would maybe presume that weight in the Outer Worlds is significantly lighter. Maybe we have reduced gravity. Could explain that. Or perhaps weapons and items are simply designed to be lighter, so they can travel through space easier. Okay, and that gets us down to a reasonable weight. We can pick this lock, so we might as well. We've got lots of sprats. And so far, nothing too interesting in here, just some loot. Gotta stop picking up all the consumables. They're just weighing me down, and I never use them. Okay, we'll keep exploring here. Everything's going to be okay, this person keeps saying. Looks like we've got auto mechanicals that are not very happy to see us. Looks like Sam's getting the job done.
Everyone all right?
All right, easy enough.
Muting volume now.
Another dead scientist. And we've got some burn marks in the walls. Ooh, we've got a nice little passage we can investigate. And some more loot. Lockpick isn't high enough, but who cares? And a ladder. We can always use more of those things. And now we're back where we started. Are we? Maybe not. I don't know. This room looks familiar. Yes, this is back where we started. Okay. Oh, I see. All right, so that room we never went in. Okay, so let's keep proceeding through. And Achilles says, I gotta go. Have a good stream. Good night, Fisty in chat. Good night, Achilles. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one.
Try not to think.
And we have another ladder. Let's take the ladder. We'll take advantage of every ladder we see. Why not? I can't imagine they put the ladder here with nothing interesting down here. But maybe I'm wrong. Just another thing we can't pick. Not going to sit there and take the time to swap out outfits just to get some more clutter. Be one thing if there was a unique or particularly powerful item in there, but there's not, so it is fine. Okay. More dead scientists. Auntie Cleo's. This is an Auntie Cleo's facility, and Auntie Cleo is not a fan. And our special companion attacks are not working. That's no fun.
We were destined to prevail.
And looks like we've got more creepy science tubes. Okay, and if we look out over the edge, this is Olympus, the storms of Olympus. Very cool. And we have a terminal. Alert, pink slip protocol is currently in effect. Hack 70, disable sentry hostility protocol. Sounds good to me. Continue. Site safety engineer's log. From the manual, in the unfortunate event of a necessitated downsizing, the most senior site safety engineer, or the sole member on assignment, shall initiate by mandate of Anti's corporate headquarters the pink slip protocol, manufacturer's directive included within all automechanicals stationed at the facility. From the site safety engineer, sit there and guard the red button, they said. Sounds like an easy paycheck, I said. I'm not going to live in a secret lab in the middle of a gas giant's storm-riddled atmosphere, my ex-wife said. Nobody eventually told me I'd have to press the button I was guarding, the pink slip protocol button, that final choice between diligent duty or my friends. On second thought, let's be honest, they were never my friends. Once I've disabled the protocol and scrubbed the labs, I'll ask corporate for a reassignment. I hear Emerald Vale's real nice this time of year. Uh-oh. Recent security complaints. Regarding sprat tails in the coffee. Complaint. Whoever keeps cutting off sprat tails and dropping them into innocent, unguarded cups of coffee needs to cut it out, or I'll cut off something of yours next. It's not funny, and I'm tired of cleaning up coffee-colored vomit. Okay, Junior Custodial Assistant Gracie G. Goldmain. Regarding lost cards. Complaint. Missing Queen of Hearts, 5 of Clubs. On my okay, so this is the receptionist who lost her solitaire cards. And regarding power outage thefts. Some thefts have been happening each time the power goes off, and the power keeps going off for longer each time. Coincidence? I think not. Folks are getting antsy as the year and the storm stretches, and that makes them mean. Okay. So we learn a little bit about what's been going on here. And the person behind the pink slip protocol, which hopefully disabling that will make life a little bit easier for us. Okay, anything interesting here? Not really. And Nixie Lou in the chat says, I missed that ladder too. Didn't go down there. Storm cannon. What is... Well, don't worry, Nixie Lou. You didn't miss much. There wasn't really anything down there. Let's see what this is. So this is a unique weapon. This is a... it's an electric shock weapon. Forged from materials found in the atmosphere of Olympus. Not recommended for use by anyone suffering from lightning-related trauma. All right, let's give that to Vicar Max. Because the electrical damage will be great against the robots. Just in case we have any more robots to go against. Okay. Let's keep moving. All right, so we've still got to find Jasper Lowe. Go around the creepy science tubes. A couple more lootable containers. And a vending machine. Might as well sell off any junk we picked up. Central lab, here's where Jasper Lowe must be. Okay, so these combat drones shouldn't be hostile anymore. Now that we've turned off the pink slip protocol. Oh, so much for that. There we go. Alright, mechanical sentry. We're almost done here. So much for disabling the pink slip protocol. There we go. We'll go ahead and heal up. And we've got another little area we can sneak into. More sprats. Is this taking us anywhere interesting? Not really. Oh, there's another ladder there, though. We don't have the orbital station key card. Now, this looks like a more interesting lock to pick, though, so maybe we'll put our lock-picking glasses on and see what we can do there. Anything cool up here? Not really. Okay, let's go back in there, and I want to pick that lock. Let's swap out some clothing and see if we can't do that. We only need 15, so that should be achievable. Okay, so first off, we need lock picking. And what is that? Is that these? No, those are hacking. That's lockpick. And right now that puts us at 100. So we need a little more. Something with stealth skills should do it. Pretty sure I have something that boosts those. Sneak plus 7. That's not what we need. We need actual stealth skills. There we go. And we're now at 110, so now we can do it.
Great work.
Are you serious? It just took us right back to where we were? Huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the, let's put our clothes back on. Sounds like we just did something a lot more fun than we did. But okay. And where is my helmet? Spatial acuity sensor apparatus. Highlight range longer. Bonus to extra head spot, weak spot damage. Yep, let's go with that. That's not what I was wearing, but that's pretty cool. Is this is what I was wearing. Is it better? Oh, sneak attack damage. Hack plus 5. Let's roll with this for a little bit. And we need our clothing back. It's not that. I do wish you could kind of favorite your clothing. Personality attributes plus 1, leadership skills. Yeah, this is what I was wearing. There we go. Okay, well that helmet still looks pretty cool, so we'll roll with that for a bit and see how it works out. And just more stuff to steal. And another ladder. I love how Sam's playing the Anti-Cleo's logo or jingle there. Oh, that's a long ladder. Taking me anywhere interesting? Whoa, who are you? Receptionist Kelly. Oh, you're the receptionist who was losing her mind. See what you've got to say.
Auntie, have mercy. How'd you get in here?
Well, I climbed down a ladder.
Outside? How is that even possible? Law, help me. I must be losing my wits.
Uh-huh. Hey, take it easy. I saw what happened out there.
I didn't have any friends here, but that don't mean I wanted to see heartless auto mechanicals rip everyone to shreds. I know it sounds crazy, But a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform. Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
Let's see here. So, let's see what we can do here. Why is everyone dead?
Pink slip protocol.
Uh-huh. No, I meant why'd the auto mechanicals kill everyone?
How should I know? I just monitor the front desk. Well, except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here. If you work at OOPS, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in us.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody messed up. When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
Hold on, this place is called Oops?
Yep. Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. Auntie Cleo's naming and branding department's the best in Halcyon.
Obviously. So, I've got a ship. Do you need a lift out of here? Who are you? Well, we already know who she is. What did you mean about taking a walk off a turbine platform? Well, we know that. She was thinking about throwing herself off because she was losing it. What's the purpose of this facility? What are you making?
I'm not making anything. The research team, they were brewing up some improvement to Auntie Cleo's anthracillin. Science stuff isn't really my area, though, so I don't know more than that.
All right, well, I've got a ship. You want out of here?
Do I ever? Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
We can be nice, or we can say, hey, hold up, I charge for transport, or wait, I have questions. Well, I don't really have any more questions, but I do charge for transport.
And you want me to pay it in advance? Fair enough. But I swear, this is all I have.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just hide in a crate or something. You won't even know I was there. Here, this is my official laboratory headgear. I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
All right. Don't make me regret this. So she's going to hide in a crate or something, and we won't even know she's there. That's convenient, isn't it? Okay, and she gave us some headgear. Let's check it out. Cell stability mono lens. Bonus to extra headshot weak spot damage. All right, well, that's not bad, but we're already kind of getting some of that. 15%, 25, well, that's better. But this gives us a better, gives us more perception. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right, so we made it to her, but now we still need to get to Jasper Low. And I'm losing track of my quest marker here. There it is. Over there.
Where did I put the... Oh, wait. Almost forgot the...
Block.
That's good, actually.
And here's Jasper Low. Oh, we'll take the pipe patch. That goes in our inhaler. And we have a workbench. Okay, so we can tinker some stuff. I do want Butter Buddy. Oh, I think Vicar Max is holding on to that. The storm cannon. Yes, let's tinker this. Improve its damage a little bit for Max. We've got plenty of bits, so no harm in tinkering things up, but I think that's far enough. And check out armor. Can I do any more tinkering here? That's maxed. Let's tinker this a little bit, make it a little better. And one more. There, that's good enough. Okay. Good enough, good enough, good enough. And let's talk to Jasper. And Cousin Todd says time to head out. Good night. Good night, Cousin Todd. Thanks for joining us. Always good to see you. Oh, can't get that. But there's really not anything that great in there anyway. And this guy looks crazy.
Shush. No talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Dumb. Look around, then point at yourself. Me? Okay.
Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
And Marshall in the chat says time to head out here as well. It's almost 5 a.m. here. Good night, Fisty in chat. Good night, Marshall. Thanks again for joining us. Thank you to everyone joining us tonight. We're going to keep going for a little while here. Not sure how much longer exactly, but definitely at least long enough to get through this part of the quest. Okay, let's see here. So we can say, skip the introductions. I need access to the chem lab. I was going to ask you the same thing. What happened here? He says, who are you and how are you even alive? When I figure that out, I'll tell you. Or, I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable. You must be Jasper Lowe. Yeah, how are you even alive? Well, when I figure that out, I'll let you know.
Memory loss, huh? I envy you. The closest I've come to amnesia is getting euphoric on Sky High, which is more like memory curation than memory loss. Right, that answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
You should be careful. Abusing chemicals can adversely affect your mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
Okay. We can lie, pat our pockets, and say, sorry, only got stale drugs on me. We can offer him something, only the freshest for my friends. Interesting device you've got there. What are you taking? Let's go with charm. I've only got the freshest of drugs for my friends.
New friends mean new birthdays to keep track of. And I can't spare much room in my mind palace for frivolous trinkets of information.
My mind palace?
But in this case, I'll make an exception.
All right. Interesting device you've got there. What are you taking?
You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress. Clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High. Or it will be, once I perfect my formula.
Uh-huh. Persuade 45. You could use some inspiration, Doc. Relax. Take an inhale.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea, Captain.
Would you like this unit to play relaxing music while cleaning? If so, say, Sam, play soothing jazz. Now.
It's difficult to interrogate the dead.
Who's he, what's he now? Take an inhale? Yes, yes. An excellent suggestion.
Yes, indeed.
Much better. My mind is clear. So are my sinuses, in fact.
All right, so I need to get inside the chem lab on Gorgon.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
I didn't ask for your opinion. I said I need to go there. My business on Gorgon is my own. Why do you care?
I don't know why. Possibly I was just being polite. It doesn't matter. Clearly you're not about to take my advice.
This is true.
If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
This sounds like one of those problems you could fix on your own.
No, I'm not stepping out of my lab. Not under any circumstances. I can't bear to look at what's out there. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
Fine, I'll be back. So, question is, could we just kill him and probably get the same access? Or do we have to do this quest? We're gonna do it, because why not? But we probably could just kill him and get what we want. Okay. So we've got to head on up to the turbine platform. We're going to do it because I want to see what it's like out there. Okay, well, this is awesome.
I'm certain you're not all about to die horribly. Relatively.
All right, so disengaging the pink slip protocol didn't work for us before. Use the terminal to reactivate the turbine. Okay, maintenance required. Tower 1 offline, Tower 2 offline. Diagnosis. Maintenance required. Exit. All right. So we need to get to these things, and we're going to do a quick save just in case. And we've got lots of hostile robots around here, and I remember doing this at some point. Uh-oh. We've been identified. Yeah, look how strong they are. So I want to keep moving while my companions do the fighting. This is definitely, yeah, I kind of breezed through this on Xbox at one point. Didn't really pay that much attention, so I don't remember all the details of everything. But I do remember this part being particularly challenging. Alright, so I should be able to get to the terminal here. There we go. Alright, now we got to get to the other tower. And again, we'll be more than happy to let the companions do most of the fighting. See if we can take this one out, though. We'll let Max hit him with the electrical grenade launcher.
Clean up the competition.
Okay, so far so good. Oh, we got some tough ones here.
Scoured with prejudice.
Scoured with prejudice. All right, well, I think we might be all clear. Nope, nope, we got something over there. Some kind of nasty looking thing. Ooh, a big turret. 8658. Very high armor. There we go. All right. Well, we handled it. It's fine. John W. says, late, but here. Hi. Don't worry, John. We'll just, you know, you're late, so we'll have to dock that from your Halcyon paycheck, but welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you, as always. And we've got more robots over there, but Max is keeping them busy. So let's throw our switch. Now we should be able to turn the turbine back on. There we go, operational.
Well, that's quite an impressive sight.
That's pretty cool. So it's pulling power out of the atmosphere. That's interesting. All right. And let's head back down to Jasper. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Easy to break your legs. All right, Jasper.
The facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
Dumb. Hold out your hand expectantly.
Right. Yes, of course. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait. Take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
I need help with security in the chem lab. You know that place better than anyone. Or I have some Adrena Time if you want. Has a stronger effect than your Sky High mix.
Oh, no. Not even I would risk such usage. That stuff will eventually steal everything from you that makes you who you are. I might want to lose my recollections and feelings, but never my intellect. If you'll excuse me, my experiments cry out for my attention.
I need help with security in the chem lab, and you know that place better than anyone.
Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses. I don't like the idea of going back to that place, to that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place.
We don't have high enough speech checks here. Never mind.
If you'll excuse me, my experiments cry out for my attention.
Okay, can we get our persuasion up any higher? Let's see where we're at. I didn't invest a lot in these. No, there's no way we're going to get it that high. All right, so I guess we just have to move on. But he did give us a unique weapon. Let's take a look at it. Employee benefits. It's a science weapon. This experimental device was created to keep employees on their feet, regardless of how much pain or exhaustion they may be experiencing. As all good workers know, unconsciousness is just another word for wage theft. Oh, wow. Oh, they did a great job with this. The humor in this game is fantastic. Let's just equip it really quick here so we can take a look at it. Okay, so you charge it up. Not sure what it does. Okay, that's weird. Maybe it's supposed to heal? I don't know. That's strange. Okay, well, we'll keep moving on here. Maybe we'll give that to Max. I like my light machine gun there instead. Let's give it to Max and see what he does with it. Maybe he can heal with it? I don't know. So it does appear to do damage, but it's very low damage. All right, and from here... So, experiment perilous, access the chem lab. We in Spacer's Choice employee, the HIA facility waits for you back on Gorgon. So it's time to go back. All right, but let's just take a quick peek at this. All right, so I know what we're going to do. We're going to go after at least one of these phonographs before we call it a night here. Can we travel right back to the ship? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've got to find our way out. Portable phonograph. Oh, there's one here. Let's go hunt that down. Interesting. Did not expect that. We've got to go down to the next level. Oh, no, it's not here. Okay, it's just telling us to go to the ship. All right, cool. That we can do. So yeah, I know at least 2 of the phonographs are in the buildings we're going to go through on these next quests, but at least one of them is not. What did you just kill? Parvati? So, receptionist Kelly was here, and I guess maybe Parvati didn't know she was coming? Parvati, you got a little unexpectedly violent there.
Something busted, Captain?
Yeah, receptionist Kelly. She looks pretty busted. All right, break time's over. You got no commentary on it. Well, I think we can safely say I did not expect... I mean, we can all safely expect surprise murder on these streams, but I did not expect it to come from Parvati. And I did not expect this. It was all said and done. Parvati must have some kind of secret she's not telling us about. Okay, let's move along here. We'll head back over to Gorgon.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
And we'll head over. Let's just keep our existing crew. Let's go find the phonographs we can find.
Analyzing location. The Sprat Shack. Error. Vermin suction nozzle not attached. This unit is unprepared for specialized eradication procedures.
The vermin suction nozzle. Okay, so we have 3 portable phonographs. Let's take a look at the map, because that'll tell us where we're going for them. Okay, so this one is in a place we haven't been. That one is Chem Lab upper exterior. So we've been there, but we haven't been inside yet. And then there's another one out here. I think these are those apartments. So let's fast travel over here. Okay. So 95 meters that way. Is this an elevator platform? No. Okay. So which way do we go? Guessing this way? And yes, I imagine our marauders have respawned. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of them there. Let's switch back to the explosive weapon.
Who would like to die
That'll
first?
do area damage.
Analysis of effort.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Oh, nice. And Sam's special attack.
Cleaning cycle complete.
All right, looks like they're done. That's the one we need to find. Probably gonna, yep, we're gonna have a few more out here. Oh. Better heal up.
You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. One order on
Sam's attack again.
coming up.
May the law have mercy on
And
you.
Vicar Max.
I won't.
Vicar Max, you wasted your attack on a corpse. What am I stuck on? Okay, I'm not sure what Vicar Max is doing with that weapon, but seems to have worked.
Won't work, Captain. Never anger a man of the claw.
That's better. Stop it. Okay, the whole like super fast Adrena Time attack thing is pretty cool. He's still not dead. There we go. Is that all of them? No, there's still one more. Let's find the other one so our companions can revive. Where you at? Where you at? You hiding back here? I don't see anybody. There's definitely still something hostile, though. There we go.
Congratulations, customer. Your Sam
Just
unit
going
is
for a stroll.
performing at peak capacity.
All right, and I think our... Yeah, so this apartment? No. This is the one we looked at. No, we didn't look at this one, did we? Okay, we can pick that lock. So we got to go further up. Nothing special. Where are we going? 59 meters that way, so it's still further up yet. Are we not where we need to be? Let's just take a quick peek at the map. This is confusing. Oh wow, we're here. We need to be way over there. Okay, so just get my bearings here. Oops. So we need to keep going this way. And I need to repair my stuff. This looks like an elevator platform. Elbin in the chat says 7 days until season 4 of 76. Yep. It's coming soon. So yeah, we got to take the elevator, I'm pretty sure. Here it comes. Employer rights. Under the Biased Labor Standards Act, wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. Halcyon Colony Department of Labor. So yes, this is a world where the labor movement never happened. The corporations of the late 19th century, early 20th century were never put in check. There was no unionization movement. And they get their way. Whoa. We've got face eaters in Outer Worlds too.
Nice hit.
That should take care of that. So I'm really not sure what this weapon does that Max is carrying. So at this point, I'm going to switch it back to the storm cannon. All right, now I think up here is where we're going. Wipe your feet. Okay, here we go. Let's take a quick look around before we play the phonograph. Plenty of ammo laying around. Some weapon and armor parts. The exciting adventures of Archibald Excelsior, Ice Exterminator, and the Plague of Mantimen. And it's framed, so whoever lived here must have been a collector of some kind. Oh, more stuff to loot. All right, let's listen to the phonograph.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrena Time. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrena Time will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
You'll note there that she did not say we can improve living conditions for the poor or we can improve wages for the poor. She said we can improve the poor, as though being poor is some kind of deficiency in and of itself. Never mind that in a place like Halcyon, you clearly have no control over whether you live in poverty or not. Well, we've got plenty of Adrena Time here. I should find a vending machine and sell all of my Adrena Time, because I'm sure I've picked up a ton of it since I've been here. And I'll never use it. And we've got, oh, what do we have here? Deadeye Assault Rifle, that we've already got one of those. But we've got a data pad. Diane Schute's final report. To the coworker who finds this, given you're reading this, I'm likely dead. I'm very sorry about that. I'm also sorry Spacer's Choice had to send someone else to finish my assignment. As of the moment I'm writing this, Charles Novak still possesses the express mail delivery prototype. So that's Charles from accounting. We already killed him and took his weapon. I believe he's gone entirely mad, as he's abandoned his apartment and taken up with a group of marauders not far from here. Charles no longer recognizes me. He can't even recognize the Spacer's Choice jingle. When I sang it for him to try to coax him into a calmer state, he shot me in the arm. If you're here to retrieve the prototype, here's what you should know. The prototype remains intact. The prototype has been modified to simultaneously fire multiple projectiles, and the original package housing chamber appears to have been replaced with an explosive payload. Please know that I did not sanction these modifications, nor do I approve of setting fire to company correspondence. Charles' depravity knows no bounds. The original prototype was only intended to deliver packages more quickly, nothing more, and I'd sooner die than see it used for violence. To that end, I'm going to try to recover the prototype from Charles. Should I fail, please remember me fondly, despite my incompetence. So, yes, Diane clearly failed because we killed Charles from accounting, and we took the prototype, which is now a pretty cool missile launcher, and it is in the hands of Ellie. So, sorry, Diane, you failed at your job. And we've got Elbin in the chat, unironically similar corporatocracy we see today. Yes, certainly a bit more exaggerated, but I'm sure there are plenty of corporations that would love to have these kinds of regulations. Or lack thereof. Okay. Are there any other phonographs we can find outside of these next places? No. ChemLab and the HIA is where we need to go. So, I want to go back to the Sprat Shack. Because I'm pretty sure there's a vending machine there and I can sell off all this Adrena Time that's starting to weigh me down. And then I think we're going to wrap up for the night.
Doesn't result in us sharing his fate.
Setting clean mode to sensitive care.
Oh, there isn't a vending machine here? I thought there was. That guy's fine though. We can go sell our stuff to him. Gotta go around this way though, otherwise we'll fall and break our legs. And there's some vending machines here. Let's go to one of these. Okay. Rizzo's. This one will work. Spacer's Choice. Which one do I get the best prices at? None of them? Auntie Cleo's. Yeah, definitely don't want to use Auntie Cleo's. She doesn't like me. Okay, sell junk. And now we want to look through here. See what we've got. So Adreno is what goes in our healing inhaler. We don't want to sell that. Okay, so what is the order of things here? Right, Spectrum Brown. Yep, we'll sell that. Okay, I want to see quantities. All right, Algae Lager, we can sell that. That's really what I want to see, is what do I have the most of? Doesn't seem to sort it that way, though. Okay. Adrena Time, 97 of them, and they weigh 0.1 each, so, well, that adds up a little bit. All right, that'll collect some bits. And yeah, we're not going to use any of this stuff either. We don't need the nanners. Saltuna fillets. Yep, don't need that. Cigarettes, those are in our inhaler. We'll hold on to those. So I want to look for things I have a ton of, because that'll bring my weight down. 10 of those. Those can go. Bet I've got a big stack of a couple other things in here. Rum and something. Those can go. 5 of those. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have that much of anything in particular. All right. We'll get out of here. And let's just check medicine here. Oh, no consumables in there. Okay, let's get the cigarettes back in. Inhaler automatically. Okay. So my understanding is, like, once these run out, then it'll switch to something else that does the same thing. So what else can we do here? Weapon sway. Spacer's Chaw. Do I have a bunch of anything else? Not really. Armor rating 10. Why not? We'll throw that in there. Okay. So, next up on our list. Manuel says carbs is good. Yep. Okay, so Electric Fling is finding the blue cheese cigarette flavor. So to get the next phonographs, we have to go to the chem lab and the human inquiry thing. Human inquiry and auditing. So that means we have to do these next quests, and we'll find them along the way. So we can go into either of these places, but I think we are about out of time for tonight. Let me just take a look at the clock here. Yeah, it's 11:30. I want to wrap up by midnight, and I think either one of these is probably going to take more time than that. So rather than have to cut off in the middle, I think this is a good place to call it a night. I do thank you all for watching. It was a good time, as always. And John W. says, applying for a job as I watch. Wish me luck. Well, good luck, John. I'm sure there's something out there for you. And yeah, so thank you all again for watching. We're having a great time with the Outer Worlds. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to do a Fallout 76 stream. Last week, we started building a new camp and didn't get to finish it. So I think we'll finish that up and then get into some other stuff. I'm not sure when that will be. I will go ahead and schedule it once I have a time. But I'm also going to try and work on another lore video tomorrow. Don't know if it'll be done in time for Sunday or not. But I would like to do a little bit of Fallout 76 streaming tomorrow. And then Monday night, we'll be back with the Outer Worlds again. And my guess is we're probably going to finish Peril on Gorgon that night. And then the following Tuesday, we will finish the game, more than likely. So yeah, anyway, thank you all again. I'll see you all next time.